Just waiting for some fans to come in. Um, if no one in within the next 5 minutes, I'll head out the live. Right now, I'm just getting ready for bed. Right now, I'm just getting ready for bed. Um, and about to take out some garbage. I'm just gonna do all of this until y'all start popping in. When you start popping in, I'll start telling a story. Like I'll take the live to TikTok instead. Um, and see how that goes. So you got 3 more minutes. Oh hey. So I can start talking about the story. Right now, I'm getting ready for bed, so I'm gonna tell y'all the story of how LA went. Also I'll do the verse for Teach Me. Hey, Elias, how you doing? Hey everyone. Make sure y'all like and share, all of that. Um so basically I had went to LA this weekend. That was my first time being in LA. Um Good, I'm glad you're doing good. It was my first time in LA. I've been wanting to go since I was 19. And it finally happened. I had 6 people. Hey. I had basically we wanted to go since I was 19. It was a long time coming. I talked to how I say this. I told my roommate how I wanted to go so badly. And she was like, she told her best friend, who I'm friends with as well. Shout out to Shannon. Shannon, hey, Alexandra, how you doing? Um, yeah. So she told Shannon, and Shannon said, "Hey, I know someone that lives in LA. I could probably link y'all up." Good. I'm glad you're doing good. She said, "I know someone that lives in LA. Her name is Jacqueline. I can link y'all up." Okay, 10 people. Yes. All right. Again, make sure y'all like and comment and ask questions. Feel free to ask questions. Um, Jacqueline said, what was I'm not Jacqueline. Shannon linked me with Jacqueline, and Jacqueline. Oh, so basically, I'm talking about how I went to LA this weekend for the first time. I wanted to go to LA like for years now. I wanted to go so badly, and I finally went. And I'm just telling everybody my experience, like the highlights, like how great it was. Also, fans have wanted to hear a verse I written for a song I already released with a bunch of people, but how it would sound, what I'm saying, with just me, like the new verse I written. So that's what I'm doing today. But yes, no, it was great. I ended up linking with Jacqueline through Shannon because Jacqueline lived in California, she lives in California, and um, what was it? And Shannon was like, actually, you should link her with her because she knew how much I wanted to go to LA. And that's what happened. I linked up with Jacqueline via phone, and she was like, "Oh, you come out here, you can stay with me. I can show you around, give you a tour." And I said, "You know what? I'll do it." I didn't never met this woman at all. Took a risk. I don't always advise everybody to do that. Please don't always do trust unless you just know. Yes, some tea, exactly. um, yeah. So yeah, I took a chance. And I just knew Jacqueline over the phone and through social media, but that's it. And I went and stayed with her at her house. She actually just got back with her boyfriend. Um, why am I like I keep wanting to say Louis, but it's Louise. His name is Louise. So they had just got back together right before I showed up, and we hung out all this. Only stayed for 3 days, and it was during West Hollywood Gay Pride. So I got to experience Pride for the first time outside of my city, which is Buffalo, New York. I'm from Buffalo, New York. So I always experienced it in my city, but never experienced it anywhere else. And it was my first time, and it was the perfect place. It was the perfect place with the perfect people, and I had a great time. The very first time I got there was it was on Friday night. I got in at 11 a.m. California time. Did you eat, and what did you eat? Yes. Oh, honey, as soon as I got off that plane, the first thing I ate was In-N-Out. I wanted In-N-Out so badly. I said, I gotta eat In-N-Out. I gotta get In-N-Out. I got me the protein burger, which is basically a cheeseburger wrapped in lettuce instead of bread. So try that, please. It's very fresh. And I also had a Flying Dutchman. A Flying Dutchman burger is just instead of lettuce on each side or bread on each side, it's literally a fried onion. So you get like a layer of fried onion on each side, and it was good. It was good. It's like, damn, where's the bread? But I keep forgetting that's supposed to be the bread. You know? Yeah, I had it 3 times. Every day I was there, I had In-N-Out every day, every day. I got the same thing. I ain't gonna lie, but I switched up the drinks. I did switch up the drinks. I can't remember the name of this one drink that Louise was basically telling me to get. And I tried it. It was the first drink I tried. At In-N-Out. It was a mixture of a pink lemonade and a sweet tea. It was very weird, very very weird. Um, but I had it, and it was all right. So, but yeah, next day woke up. We went out. She actually cooked breakfast, so Jacqueline cooked breakfast that morning. Um, and it was just like a breakfast bagel with avocado. It was really good. After that, we went to not in and out that at that moment. I think we went in and out that night. We did that night. I think we went in and out, but in the middle of the day, we just shopped continuously. Like kept shopping. Like we just kept going out and shopping in different places, and we just had a great time. We had a really great time. Bought some clothes. I wanted to buy clothes. I bought jewelry. I bought bags. I bought a hat. It was really, really nice. I had a great time. And then we went to the what was it? Out no Out Loud festival, which which is basically the WeHo Pride Festival. And you have the festival the day before technically, or it starts the day before the parade. So we went to that one, and it was stellar. It was completely stellar. I had a great time. I met this guy on the dance floor. He was hot. He was really fucking hot, and he was all on me. I was like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's up? I'm hot. You hot. What's up? Let's make this shit go on fire. So yeah. We were dancing for a long time, and we were dancing real fucking hard. It was incredible. Um, After that, then we went and got In-N-Out. But before we did, we actually went to the Santa Monica Beach. Okay, that's one I wanted to really talk about. So, what's number two? Hey Sheila. What you mean by I'm confused? It is weird that I have lemonade. I mean lemonade's good. I love me a good lemonade. Love me good lemonade. And a good sweet tea. I actually had an addiction to Long Island iced tea for a small period. Like just loved a good Long Island iced tea. But I stopped drinking a while ago, so yeah, I'm not really phased about alcohol, but I'll tell you that. Sorry. I'll tell you this. What the fuck? Trying to get a good spot for y'all so I can keep talking while Max 650 XP. What does that mean? I like my brother. Good for you. You should like your sibling. Um, but we went to the Santa Monica Beach, and it was the pier. Like I was surprised. Not only did they have the house, y'all know the house on social media where it's like it's pink on one side and the other house on the other side is black. That is where that's where that is. The Santa Monica Beach. It's over there. I was like, what? And anyway, yo, my brother. Are you saying I my brother or are you saying yo my brother? Like you talking to like what's up? I'm confused. Also, the Santa Monica Pier is the same pier that is on SpongeBob. Also the same pier that's on Rocket Power. That's where we were at. And I got to check it out, walk across it. It was nice. Also I saw this girl performing, right? She did a great job. You're my brother or friend. Aw. Definitely friend. Definitely friend. Definitely friend. Every black brother of another mother and father. All right? But, you know, if you're a fan, my auras. I call my fans my auras. Woo! Yes. What was it? But no, like, yeah, I went to the Santa Monica Beach pier and we were about to leave, and the woman, she's a black woman, her name was Lana, she was singing, she was doing a good job, and I wanted to support her. So I actually, you my favorite YouTuber for tea. Listen, I got a lot of tea I can share. I got a lot of tea I can share. There's a lot of stuff I'll be doing and going through that I can share. I just have not had a chance to open my mouth yet, to do it. So, yeah. So like, there's a lot of tea in this story because when I went up to her and told her she did a good job, you know, I do music as well. If you follow me, if you're subscribed, you'll know that I do music. And excuse me. And I told her I do music, and she was like, "Oh, let me, duet with me." I'm like, "Oh, okay. You don't care? Okay, cause she ain't ever heard my voice. I ain't sing for her." And she gave me a microphone, and we chose to sing Waterfalls. And I'm so happy that we did that because people got to hear me sing for the first time in California live. And people loved it. They gathered around us. They were holding it like they were down. They were game for it all. They were game. And we killed it. We covered Waterfalls by TLC. I don't get what you mean by the emoji and the dot dot dot. But yeah, so we performed, people loved it. They started giving us requests. I'm like, honey, I don't know that song and I only came for one song. But thank you. And after that we left the Santa Monica Beach. We went to In-N-Out again. Wind down for the night. The next morning we got ready to go to Denny's for breakfast. I had this breakfast that Denny's always have when I'm in Buffalo, which is it's this type of breakfast I get where it has bananas and strawberries on it. Sorry, it's this kind of breakfast that has pancakes with bananas and strawberries on it, and then what else? That's on it. I love you all like aw. I wish I could do the heart hand gesture, but my hands are occupied. Let me just give me a chance to throw this garbage on. I'll do it. But yes, but I only like is backwards. I don't know what you're saying, but what was it? So I had that with some sausage, bacon, and egg and hash browns, and yeah, it was a good time. It was a really really. We went to the parade. The parade was lit. There was this girl in a convertible offline. Okay, there was this girl in a convertible. Was, but apparently she was very popular. I'm like, good for her. Okay, see you in 5. So, there was this girl. I don't know who she was, but then there was a Jackass float as well, where it was dedicated to the show Jackass, and there Steve O was on the was on the Pride float, and I was like, that is dope. That is dope. It was a huge shopping cart. So if you were a Jackass fan, you will know that was fucking fire. Like, it looked great. I really wish I got it on camera. But I will at some point. Anyways, so after that, we actually went. I was in and out of a bar, going to the bathroom, and checking out other sceneries, other spots because welcome back. Checking out other spots just to see what it's given. And then we decided to take off. We went down the way, and okay. We went down the way, and we actually ran into somebody that's from my city too. Ironically, he had clothes, and I was very fascinated. Like, these are really nice clothes. And I asked him how much was this shimmery shirt for, because I'm already like getting ideas. And he was like $3.25. I said $3.25. He said no, $325. I said, oh. I asked him, did he have like a business card or something so I could try to order from like his website or anything. He didn't really have a business card, but he gave me a sticker. I said, well, thank you, because I'm not from here. I'm from Buffalo. He said, get the fuck out of here. I'm from Grand Island. I'm like, you're from Grand Island? No, not the Philippines. No, I'm from Buffalo. I'm in the United States, honey. United States. So he said to me like, wow, he's from Grand Island. And like, are you really from Buffalo? I said, yeah, I'm in the West Side right now. And he was like, oh shit. I was like, that's dope. That's dope. I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, you gotta move out of here. You move out of there. You gotta move here, dude, because it's so much better out here. And I'm like, I feel it. I feel it. It's a stronger community in LA. A stronger gay community. It's a stronger gay community. So I'm like, I gotta. He's like, gotta lock in. You gotta move in. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, I'm not even mad because that's what I was thinking anyways. But anyways, so yeah, so we talked, and he said he ended up moving out of Buffalo. He actually worked with Lady Gaga. I'm like, okay, that makes more sense why he charged so much for his clothes besides hand making it. You know, he actually worked with somebody of that's high mainstream level, a legend. Well, a legend in the making, if you want to call her that. So yeah, I got his business. I still gotta follow him on social media and let him know, you know, I exist and this, or not exist, but that, you know, I was for real about following him. But anyways, yeah. So after that, we got some ice cream. Somaliland scientists predict the earthquake ever be 4 okay. Hello. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, so after that we ended up like just chilling around a little bit, and then after that we ended up going to, well, how I say this? There was a guy who saw me, right? And we were chatting a little bit. He was like, where'd you get the ice cream from? And I was telling him where we got the ice cream from. And he saw I had some ice cream on my mouth. And he was like, He's like, yo, he pulled up his shirt, like, come on, like, he wants to clean my mouth with his shirt. I'm like, I don't want to fuck up your shirt. He said, bitch, let me clean your face. I'm like, okay. You know, so I let him do it. It was so cool. It was cool. It was cool. I loved it. So anyways, yeah, so yeah, we had a good time. We left the Pride Parade, and we went out to, where did we go? So we went out, and we went to a place, what was it? We got in the car, we drove off. We didn't go to In-N-Out yet that day. I don't think we did go to In-N-Out. I don't think we went to In-N-Out that day. But hello. No, I saw your messages. I was saying hi, honey. Trying to remember. I vlogged almost every step of the way. So there is video footage of the trip that's coming. So please be ready for that. Please be ready for it. Because it's coming. So, yeah. Now, what else? So we left. I remember someone saying that Zachary Campbell was going to perform, and I missed that because we were really planning. Like, Zachary Campbell was supposed to perform, and we were making sure, like, I don't know, we were thinking about coming back, but we really had plans to, like, do a little bit more shopping and film content back at the Santa Monica Beach. So that was what we ended up doing, but it took a little bit longer because we needed some rest. We had been moving and grooving for hours, and it took us a while, but we finally got to the finish, filming the content. After that, it was just a wrap. It was over. We were done. Like, yeah, we're gonna just check in for the night, pretty much. And yeah, we went to actually, instead of In-N-Out, we went to Raising Cane's. Because I never had Raising Cane's. And I've been told that Raising Cane's is not the business. So I decided to instead like just give my own opinion. And that's what I did, and it wasn't bad. Okay. I don't know what y'all talking about, but go ahead. Just be positive. Please be positive. But anyways, so yeah, so back to the story. So I ended up leaving. We ended up leaving Raising Cane's, and we ended up going to the house and eating and going to and I went to sleep. Jacqueline had to work the next day, and so did Louise. Louise had a new job. He was starting the next day. So this was the first night I spent with Jacqueline, without Louise. So after that we both went to he left. We both ate and went to bed. Actually, we ate before he left, and then just went to bed. We were exhausted. And then the next day, Jacqueline went to work, and it was my last day in LA. You don't like my favorite YouTube? I don't get what you're saying. I'm just saying, just be positive in the comments, please. Shed love, shed light. You know what I'm saying? Like, give love. But what was I saying? So make sure you like, comment, and share the videos on my page. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. What was I saying? Yeah. So the last day was my first day by myself, like traveling, and I went to a bathhouse, and I decided to just check it out, check out the fellas and everything, and get mine before I left. I got mine a couple of times, probably more than that, and then I left. It was way too late in the day because I was so exhausted from everything. I stayed in during the morning, and I left at the beginning of the afternoon. But I was leaving Pasadena to go to North Hollywood, and I was like, "Yo, this is a jump." Satan loves you, but I don't know what to say to that. But let me just finish the story because that's the point of the video. I gotta make sure I stay on track. Don't forget. But now I went there then and ended up linking with Louise and Jacqueline again before they left. Make sure y'all liking as well, sharing the live. And after that we end up leaving and going. What was it? We ended up leaving to pick up Jacqueline, but also get my luggage, put everything because I had to leave that night. So put all my luggage in the what was it? Put all my luggage in the car after sorting it out. Louise took a nap because they had a long day. Louise and Jacqueline had a long day, and I did too. But it was more enjoyable than what they were going through. So ended up going to grab a couple of food. I wanted to go to Ross to shop one more time. I needed an outfit. I needed a hoodie, pants, new shoes, all of that. But we didn't have time. So what we did was we went to where did we go to? We went to In-N-Out, and then we went to Chick-fil-A. And after that, we went straight to the airport, and they dropped me off. And I'm saying goodbye to them, and I came back home. So yeah, that was my trip. And it was so upsetting having to come back home. It was so upsetting, but it was what it was. Wow, I've been on the live for almost 30 minutes. Exciting. Okay. What's up, the two people that just showed up? So I just told my story about how my trip to LA was, and the long of the short, it was phenomenal. You will be seeing the vlog with the videos from the trip. Also, we filmed a shit ton of content. A shit ton of content. So you're gonna see a lot on the social media pages. It's Jay Aquarius. It's in the username. JAY space AQUARIOUS. Please stream my music. Stream my music. Check out the music videos. Like, comment, subscribe. Share. Please share the videos. But yes, so I'm going to perform Teach Me for y'all. So y'all can hear this verse I wrote. And after that, I'm going to bed. So I hope y'all enjoy what I wrote. So my name is Sheila A. Destajo. Nice to meet you. And apparently you're from the Philippines, correct? Life ain't so bad at all when you live up on the wall. Excuse me. Got you. Thank you. Where is it? All right. So I'm just pulling up the live performance track because I know it by heart at this point. I just gotta remember my notes and feel the confidence. Holy shit. Cause holy shit. So DJ. Nah, honey. Oh, I think I still gotta submit my music for that. Okay. I think there's a deadline too. Oh my god, I forgot. I got a show coming up and I gotta send my music. So far, you're the only one that's commenting. Like, I really would like people to comment, please. Like, you have any questions, concerns, thoughts, ideas? I had to re-download the file because it's just acting up. Yeah, I was sick, but I don't see anyone else. I just see one at the moment, so I guess I just gotta wait for the 6 to pop up. What do you mean? Life ain't so bad at all when you live it off the wall. I'm about to perform Teach Me, and I'm going to bed. I get up early in the morning. Early in the morning, find me another love. Early with no question. Da-da-da-da. Early in the morning, find me another love. Early with no question. Life ain't so bad at all when you live it off the wall. When you live off the wall. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but connect to the app. Why is it acting like this? Please just play the motherfucking track. This is annoying. No, like what's going on? Okay, this might be it. All right, here we go. Yeah. Put your hands up to the screen if you got your heart on. You got a heart on. Put your hand on the other side. Let me know if you've done it. All right. Let me tell you what happened the other day. Had another touchy topic, and someone ain't come to coming at me tenfold, like I really didn't know. Just having a conversation, this how you really, if you really knew all your degrees. Then you would notice what to take to come and step to the plate. Can you count for me 1, 2, 3? Before we change pace and we all shed face. Yeah. Now I know that I was wrong, but you don't have to come at me strong. If I stop, then that's on me. I'd rather you instead of judging me. Whoa, I was so wrong. Oh, you ain't gotta come for me like that. Instead of judging me. Hello, teacher. What I'm saying is I'm not playing. Conversation means nothing without comprehension. Miscommunication is what we're facing. 'Cause you're not listening, you're just pretending. I just straighten this out without a doubt. My intentions are pure, even when you're not so sure. Sweetie, This be like a corner store that has all the nutrients and more. Hard and soft to the center core. Even when you thought you tore, you're still chewing. Instead of calling me out of my name. They won't solve a single thing. It just has me saying. Hey, Candace. All right. So that's basically what I wrote for the second verse of Teach Me that I'm performing now. So, yeah, Candace, I actually just finished wrapping up the story time for the trip. I literally just wrapped it up and went into Teach Me so I can like go to bed. I know, girl. I know. Call me and we'll talk about it over the phone. So, but it's recorded. So anybody else that missed it, they can hop in on the live and watch it. Cause I've been calling you for weeks, girl. Coming back. And I'll tell you over the phone. Yeah, but that's it. Yeah, but don't be to be afraid to leave a comment. Oh, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Good, you can't hear me now. Okay, good. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Call me and we'll talk about it because I've been calling you, girl. Call me back so we can talk about it because I already talked about it on the live and I did Teach Me, so like I'm about to go to bed and I can tell you everything. Even I'll give you even more details because that's one of my best friends right there. So so she'll get the deets. Okay. All right. So everybody else tune in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Check it out. Go like, comment, and subscribe Candace's stuff too. Check her out, please. She has some great artwork and some great messages for you to listen to and for you to read and for you to look at. So, lock in. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye, Alvarez.